Hey guys, I'm Saurav. Welcome to the channel. I'm so excited to finally get my hands on the new MacBook Pro M1 Max. Honestly, I was waiting for this for such a long time. This is meant to be the perfect laptop for content creators, and it was out of stock from the day it got released. Long story short, it was available for an in-store pickup, and the minute I saw it's available, I ordered it. This beast right here is completely specced out in terms of processor, in terms of GPU. You have 64 gigs of unified memory, 10 core CPU and a 32 core GPU. If the numbers don't sound crazy to you, the performance surely will. Super M1 Max excited, so without wasting any time, let's get started. I have been using the MacBook Pro as my daily driver since the last 5 years. This right here is a 2016 15-inch specced out model with the Intel i7 processor and 16 gigs of RAM. This was the year when the touch bar was introduced. Apple realized it's not working out for them and it got removed. Am I happy about it? Probably not. I liked using the touch bar. Of course, it was of limited use, but I got used to it. Am I going to miss it? Yes. But is that a deal breaker? Definitely not. Finally, MagSafe is back with full-sized HDMI port and a SD card reader. I'm a Final Cut Pro user. I shoot videos in 4K like this one, and my old MacBook Pro was finding it very difficult to edit it. Even if I make some minor color adjustments, the playback was very choppy with a lot of drop frames. Now, there are two reasons for that. One, the Intel processor are not as optimized as the Apple silicon chips because Apple didn't have control over the Intel chips. And two, the body was a lot thinner, not allowing the heat to ventilate properly. This year, Apple has changed the design of the MacBooks completely and they have made it thicker. This machine is definitely not super compact. It's thicker, it's heavier, but it does the job done and that's what matters. If you ask me or any professional, what do you prefer? A thinner laptop or a laptop that's slightly thicker, slightly heavier, but it has better battery life and better thermal management and better performance? Obviously, we are going for the second option. Now, the moment everyone's waiting for, the performance. I don't even want to say anything, just look for yourself. To compare the performance, let's test two different softwares that I use on a regular basis. One is Lightroom Classic that I use for photo editing, and the second is obviously Final Cut Pro 10 that I use for video editing. This is a 4K file. I'm just making some minor color adjustments. I'm trying to make the same adjustments in both the machines, and I'm going to export this file in 4K resolution.
A few minutes later.
Okay, both the machines have finished exporting the videos. Now let me tell you how the Intel MacBook Pro did. It took about 31 minutes and 23 seconds to export the whole video in 4K. That's fine, that's expected. But listen to this. The new MacBook Pro with the M1 Max took just 5 minutes and 38 seconds. That is literally 1/6 of the time my older machine did. Now, I expected this machine to be faster. Obviously, it's more expensive. This is a 2021 model, that's 2016 model. When we talk about 5 years of gap, that's huge in terms of technology. But this is crazy. This is insane. 1/6 of the time, man. Apple has done a wonderful job. But again, since Final Cut Pro is optimized by Apple, I did expect a lot of performance boost. But now let's use Lightroom and see the performance difference. Mind you, this is not optimized by the Apple team. These are 600 raw files of 24.3 megapixels. I'm going to do some minor adjustments and I'm going to sync all the changes across all the images. Then I'm going to export these images in full-size JPEG. I don't even know what to say. The old MacBook Pro took 1 hour, 23 minutes and 10 seconds to export all the files. The M1 Max just took 14 minutes and 50 seconds. That's it, right? Almost a gap of more than an hour. It's again 1/6 the time my older MacBook did. I have absolutely no words, seriously. Lightroom is not optimized by the Apple team as I said, but still the performance gain is mind-blowing. Now that we have seen the performance is out of the world, talking about how much did it cost me? That's the sad part.
This is how a person smiles when he has lost both his kidneys.
It costed me 6,900 Canadian dollars, with Apple Care. And this is actually a discounted price. The actual price is approximately more than 7,500 Canadian dollars. I bought it with student discount, so there I saved a bit of money. To be honest, I wanted to get the 2TB SSD variant, but as I said, all the models were out of stock, only this one was available for an in-store pickup. Talking about unified memory, I got the 64 gigs version. Honestly, even if I would have got the 32 gigs, I would have still got very good performance, but I'm going to use this machine at least for more 3 to 4 years, so I thought of future-proofing it. It is an expensive machine, but the performance you're getting is unbeatable in this form factor, especially if you're using applications made by Apple and optimized for the Apple silicon chips. Is it worth the money? What's my final take on it? Well, for that, I have to test it more with different applications. Stay tuned for that. That video is going to come next week. Let me know in the comments below what more do you want to see in the next video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh wait. I didn't say like and subscribe, right? Okay, if you like the video, press the like button. New to the channel, subscribe to the channel for more such content, everything. You know what to do. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.